Hey everybody, welcome back to the record review. As a lifelong Megadeth fan, this is a huge day for me. We've got a new one, the final album released by Megadeth today. And I'm not going to spare you all any time. Let's get right into it, starting with Tipping Point. I haven't heard any of the singles yet, so I'm excited. Okay, I'm already liking this riff. It's like a Peace Sells kind of intro. Okay, Dave. Okay, I'm already loving how thrashy this is. Ooh. Just a little T solo. I like that drum fill. The chorus is a bit generic, but it still sounds good. I do wish there was a little bit more to it than just tipping points. But this here is why I'm a Megadeth fan. Oh my lord, that's absolutely killer. Woohoo! I love the dual guitar solos like this. I forgot the name. Who's their new guitarist? I remember being surprised when I saw him in concert because I didn't realize they were playing with a new guitarist. I like this slowed down part. To be fair, whenever you make a riff that killer, it makes sense why you would go back to it at the end of the song and have a little reprise of it, and I like that a lot. I like how it's a bit slower, it's a bit of a deeper chug, and it pairs with the vocals really well here. That's really cool to see. Awesome. Oh shit. Okay, that's the first song, Tipping Point. I did write some notes. I'm going to do that throughout the whole album if you guys don't mind. I'm going to give that song a nice 8 out of 10. There was amazing riffage and solos. Specifically, the dual guitar solo towards the end was just face-tearing good. I love that cool little slow part at the end. It's kind of functioning like a breakdown. And although the chorus was a bit weak, the rest of the song made up for it with amazing instrumentation. Okay, next up, I Don't Care. I've heard bad things about this song, but I don't know. Alright, Dave. We're being petty. This reminds me of, what is it? Dread in the Fugitive Mind, but another song. Oh my god, I can't remember. Sweating Bullets. It reminds me of Sweating Bullets. I like to think this is directed at Lars Ulrich and James Hetfield. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, every word is I don't care. At least these guitars are like balancing it out really well. You know, it's not the best, but I don't hate it as much as people are talking about it. If nothing else, this is all I wanted from a final Megadeth album. Just pure ripping guitar solos. I don't like Dave saying a jack off. Something just feels off about it. Alright, that was I Don't Care, the second single from the album, I believe. Okay, I'd give that song about a 6 out of 10. It was a bit cheesy and melodramatic, especially vocally with the repeated I don't cares, but it has this same funness I previously mentioned as like Dread in the Fugitive Mind or Sweating Bullets. Of course not as good, but again, the same funness that those songs have. The same like quirkiness, you could say. Alright, next up we got Hey God. I'm not a fan of these vocals. I don't like the slower vocals from Dave. This one just feels really awkward. It feels like the drums and vocals aren't pairing well together. Okay, I have some thoughts on that song. I previously mentioned a little bit, but I think the lyrics are a little just, how do I say this? It's just kind of cringy. I mean, I like the message, but I just don't like the way Dave went about it. The solo in the song towards the middle was good, but it didn't really fit the rest of the slower song with the fast guitar solo. Just felt like overall there wasn't very much synergy between a lot of the instruments and especially with Dave's slower vocals. I'd say about a 4 out of 10 on that song. I'm sorry if there's any fans out there of that song. That one just wasn't for me. Let There Be Shred, though. I'm excited for anything with Shred in the name by Megadeth. This one's got lyrics. Okay. Already sounding like Tipping Point. You know, a lot of people would like say these lyrics are awful, but you know what? To me, it's just carefree and honestly, it's badass. Like, as cool as it would be to get another Holy Wars, we're never gonna get that. So honestly, I'm more than happy with being able to like scream, "Let there be shred!" Like that. That's cool enough for me. It's better than Hey God. Holy shit, that was an amazing breakdown. Love the drums there. I gotta find out who's their drummer, because he's been killing it. Dick Verburen. Okay, you know what? I've actually seen him on a Drumeo video, I believe. Yeah, he's extremely talented. Excuse me. Ride the Lightning reference? I don't know what the hell is happening with this visualizer over here. If any of you know, you know. It reminds me of the music video for what was it? Sugar / Sue by Black Midi. Damn, just showing off. Okay. So, Let There Be Shred. Another great riff. My only complaint for the song really is I wish it set itself aside more from Tipping Point. It felt very reminiscent of that one, both with the riff and the progression, going from a super fast thrashy riff at the start into a slowed down part with no instruments, into the vocals, so on and so forth. However, the storm of solos really works here, and all of them were really amazing, especially that last one. And my favorite part of the song, that breakdown with the drumming blew me away. Good stuff there. Okay, next up we got Puppet Parade, the last single from the album. Also, last one, I'd say it's like an 8.5 out of 10. That's my favorite one yet. Pull harder on the strings of your martyr. I'm indifferent on this one so far. I'm kind of just waiting for it to build up pace. If it does build up pace, I really hope it does. Okay, we slowed down. I like that really melodic solo. It's a nice change of pace compared to a lot of more thrashy solos. Oh, the song's already over? Okay. Something big must be coming. There it is. Okay, that was Puppet Parade, the last single from the album. It's not objectionably bad like Hey God, but again, I'm not a fan of the slower vocal style. The riff was just kind of whatever. I wasn't really a fan of this one until the end of the song, and even at the end, I feel like I could have done a lot more, especially with the solo, which kind of just felt samey again. I'd say like a 5 out of 10 on that one. I'm sorry, I know it's a popular song, but okay. We got Another Bad Day now. This was a little darker. Okay, this is another stupid one. The album progression, it should have went from I Don't Care to Another Bad Day. Like, he doesn't care about anything, and then he faces the consequences. His intonation sounds so bad. I'm so sorry, Megadeth, fellow Megadeth fans that like this. Another bad day. Then the exact same guitar solo as every other song, but just a little less emotional. Oh my lord, am I dying? I might be dying. This might be the end. Last video on the channel. Okay, that was another bad day. I'm gonna have to go another 4 out of 10. It was just kind of on par with Hey God. Again, pretty bad lyrics in my opinion, but at least it was funny. The instrumentals, it's okay. It does the bare minimum in my opinion. Alright, next up we have Made to Kill. Shit. Ugh. Oh my lord, I'm running that back. Oh my god, that's one of the coolest drum parts I've ever heard on a Megadeth song. Oh. Oh, that bass is chunky. Sure, there's a better way to describe it, but that's the first word that came to mind. Oh my god, this is, whatever his face was, this is the drummer's song. Damn, what a good song. Okay. I would give that one around a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. One of the better songs of the album so far. I loved how it was super thrashy. The intro had one of the best drum parts I've ever heard in a Megadeth song. I liked how they had a return to like some more political commentary here mixed with thrash. Like that's the exact kind of sound I was looking for Megadeth's Goodbye. Okay, we got Obey the Call. Let's do it. I like the solo. Oh shit. Ooh. Love that switch up. Super tasteful here. If any other critique, I must say, it's still, Dave still plays so passionately to this day, where other guitarists this late into their career, this old now, would be kind of like easing off a lot. Okay, Obey the Call. Again, one of the better songs from the album, in my opinion. I gave this one a nice 6.5 out of 10. It was, overall, for the majority of the song, I felt like it was just a little boring, a little too slow for me personally, and I wasn't a fan of Dave's voice again. However, at the end, with that switch up, it went into a really cool guitar solo that paid off. It made it all worth it in the end. Okay, nearing the end of the album, we got I Am War. Nice and simple. It's punchy. It's a light sounding hi-hat. What's that website called? Equipboard. I'm a drummer myself, so this makes me curious, especially because I like how punchy it all is. Huh. Interesting. I like that solo too. I'm so excited for this next song, The Last Note. I really hope it doesn't let me down. I hope it's like a good farewell for the band. Alright, I Am War. Honestly, lyrics were kind of bad, but, you know, that's not really what I'm looking for on this album at this point. I'm more so looking for how good the instrumentation is, and with that, I like how the drums were a little more on the simple side, which led to it being a lot more punchy. That was really cool to see. I like when bands do that. For example, For Whom the Bell Tolls in a lot of Metallica's songs. I hate to keep bringing up Metallica, but it's a good comparison. So I like that one. It was good. I'd say like a 6.5 out of 10 again. All right. The last official song on the album before the bonus track. Let's go. Last Note. I don't know if it's a coincidence he says fade to black or it's just him being petty. I'm playing. I love you, Dave. I'm going to pull up the lyrics for this, actually. I feel like if any song, this one would be very important to have lyrics for. Alright, we're going to... Whoa, I'm bright. Okay. I'm going to run it back from the start. I hate to keep pausing, but I wonder if this is a the Skull Beneath the Skin reference, because he's talking about all of Megadeth songs here. I think each song has gotten beneath my skin. It could just be a double entendre. I like how he's really addressing the retirement and like why it's all happening. He's talking about how like each new song is just kind of like annoying him to have to keep pushing out more and more music, and you know, time, you can't outrun time. Eventually you get old, eventually your time comes, it comes to an end. It's cool to see him get more like real like this, more deep, emotional. I actually like this chorus a lot. This song's so bittersweet. Oh, okay, acoustic. Into the electric. Whoa. Oh, a little like spoken word outro.
But every deal was signed in blood and flames. So here's my last will, my final testament, my sneer.
I thought so.
I came, I ruled. Now I disappear.
What an end. Again, very bittersweet, especially as a longtime Megadeth fan. Love when they use acoustic parts in their songs. Okay, that was the end of the album. Finished off with the last notes. I like that little dark intro to it. The lyrics were the best on the entire album, in my opinion, as it saw Dave get more personal and emotional, talking about his feelings and his life in the band and how it has to all come to an end, like anything in life. Again, super emotional. I love that acoustic solo with the heavy backing part, which was super cool to see, and I love how it led into the electric solo, which was, again, really good too. All around a great song and a great way to end off the album, especially with that spoken word part at the end. As for the album, for any band this late into their career, and especially at the age the whole band is at, I'm really impressed with this. Of course, I've got a lot of critiques with it, and a lot of things I love about it, but at the end of the day, it's a good parting. It's a good way to part, especially if it's not even though it's not perfect. Starting with things I wasn't a big fan of. I'm not a fan of some of the more slower parts, especially vocally. It kind of just doesn't pair well with Dave's vocals, at least not this late into his career. Some of the songs were kind of just cheesy to me, like, where was it? Another Bad Day and I Don't Care, even if they were kind of funny. The lyrics, forgettable. And a lot of the solos and riffs were kind of samey at a lot of points. But that's just what I don't like. Let's talk about what I really liked about this album. I loved all of the guitar solos here. I liked how there was a lot more experimentation than some of their recent albums. Not their last album, but some of the albums before that. Like the Made to Kill with the incredible drumming. What was it? Let There Be Shred, super badass. I liked how it was just a storm of guitar solos. That was something new to see. I liked a lot about this album. I disliked a lot about this album. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with it. I left with more saves than I had before, which is always good. So that's that. I'd say it was a good listen. Finally, we got Sorry, I don't know what just happened there. Uh, Sorry, my cat was acting up. Okay, we got the bonus track, Ride the Lightning. Let's do it. Take us home. Love this song to death. One of my favorite songs of all time. The tone is a little worse than the original, but it's okay.
Guilty as charged, but damn it, it ain't right. There's someone else controlling me.
Okay, it's literally exactly the same as the original.
Electric chair, this can't be happening to me. Who made you got to say? Did you like from you? Flash before my eyes. Now it's time to die. Burning in my brain. I can feel the flame. Wait for the sign to flick the switch of death. It's the beginning of the end. Sweat chilly cold as I watch death unfold. Consciousness my only friend.
I wish I could say more about this. It's literally the exact same as Metallica's version.
Flash before my eyes. Now it's time to die.
I guess you guys will get to listen along and watch me headbang.
I can feel the flame. Someone help me. Oh, please God help me. They're trying to take it all away.
Just feels like a kind of worse version of the original. I'm sorry, but vocals aren't as good. The tone is worse. Well, there we have it. We finished the last Megadeth album of their career. You already know my thoughts on this. I already went over it before Ride the Lightning. Ride the Lightning itself, it was whatever. It's literally note for note the same as the original. It just has worse tone and Dave's voice is worse. But whatever. It's still cool to see. There we go. There we have it. Comment down below what you guys thought of this album and subscribe for more music or reaction videos like this. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time.